Hello, greetings and salutations to everyone this morning. Um, Here I am with another episode of the Zentangle series. And today I'm going to show you how we do the Ukkepuk. Ukkepuk. We're going to do the Ukkepuk. I'm thinking that's how it's pronounced. Now I have been playing with it and there's so many different ways you can work with this. This one here, I did it all upside down and then realized it was upside down, but it was very pretty. Then this one I did, and I realized this one, oh, both of these, I didn't do them exactly right either, but they're still very pretty. I mean, if there's a right and a wrong. But this is how we learn that there is no right and wrong. But this one, as you can see here, where we stop with it, we start with the teardrops, big teardrops pointing up. Then these ones here are like going from side to side. And see, here is what I didn't do there. I had some up and some down, and these ones some up and some down, and these ones were all upside down and up in different places. But I think they're all very pretty. I think they're all very pretty. And so this just goes to show you that you really don't have to go exactly how it shows. But I'm going to see after I did them, because I looked at the video and then I went out into the dining room and I was sitting at the dining room table, and that's when I was doing these, just from what I remembered seeing on the video. And then I come back and looked at the video that I watched and seen that, oh, I kind of should have did it like this. So now I just drew out just the basic part of the Ukkepuk. Goes like this. Now I'm going to show you how it is done, and hopefully, oh, I don't have my thing, and I got that glare. Where's my thing? Let me get my thing. Let me get that thing, get rid of this glare. Let me put my thing, got my little turntable. And that gets rid of the glare, then I can also turn it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I need to move my junk. I have junk, so I can get my turntable up here. Okay, there, now we go. Now, here we go. This is how we start. We're just going to use your pencil. This is the only time you really need to use pencil, is to get yourself like a curve. Just to get a curve, sort of like a little hill here. And you see here in this part, you'll see this is where the curve is, right here. So you got a little curve. And then we're going to start making the little teardrops, like oversized teardrops or raindrops or what not. See? So we're going to get them above the curve. And so, and just make the little big ones, little pig teardrops. Start one in the middle, and then you just start adding to them. See how some of mine here are looks like they're behind, and some just tucked by themselves. And so that's what you're going to do. They don't have to all be the same size. As you can see, mine are kind of, some are a little, that one's short and dumpy, and that one's a little tall and slender. And so, and they can be different sizes. They don't have, but on this one, I'm kind of leaving the bottoms, using this little line that I made, the little arc, is to where I want the bottoms. But if they go a little above it or a little below it, that's okay. See, that one went a little below it, just because it wanted to. And so there, I got another one, and then I'm going to go up here. Now, see, I won't get a whole one here, but I got one peeking out from behind. And so then I can get, and then I might make a whole one like right here, a little bit smaller. Maybe I'll make a one right here, and then here, and then maybe here. And then maybe I'll get a little one right in here. And like this. Now, the ones that are going to go below, see, I think I need to have one right here too. I could just go nuts with these. Maybe I need a bigger piece of paper so I don't go completely nuts. Start raving berserk. Okay, now, so now I got these ones that I put all above that arc right here, and then you see the ones below the arc are more of a sideways teardrop. So, so I'm going to make my first bottom one kind of go like this. And then I'll make one go facing this way. So I've got one facing, these ones are going to kind of face this way, drip the point this way, and this one are going to point this way. And so and see how those are going. How they're just going. They're just going. And I think that's pretty nice. Oh, I think I need a little one right here in this spot. A little baby one. You got grandpa ones, grandma ones, baby ones. And then that is about, there's a little spot in here. I'm going to put a little baby one in there in that little spot. Just sort of to fill in that little spot. It's just a little baby one. Just a little baby. And it kind of almost looks like one of those water lily flowers, kind of looking like. Sort of. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see how it's like a lazy S in there. These ones I made all curvy. And ones I made curvy. Those ones are sort of curvy. Okay, so anyhow, we're going to make in each one of these little teardrops, we're going to go with, starting at the point, we're going to, let's see, start at the point. Well, that's like a backwards S. Like a backwards S. Going from the point to the bottom. Point to the bottom with the backwards S. I guess you could do a forward S. Forward S, backward S. But just do them all the same. And I don't know why I say that, just so you do. Okay. You're just dividing it in half, kind of, is what you're doing. And so get those squigglies. Just start at the top and just go down and squiggle it. If it's a forward S or a backward S, just don't make a W. That would be the wrong letter. And get them on each one. Even the little baby one. Okay. Here's some more. get my each one divided in half. It's kind of the same way you would do a yin and a yang, yin yang. There, I think I got all of them. Okay, so now they're all in half, and I have to get a drink. I have to get me a drink here. That's better. Now that you've got all of your little yin yangs in there, now we're going to put in these little apple seeds. They're I call them apple seed. I don't know what they are. They're just little apple seed kind of things. But we're going to put them on one side. And I'm thinking that you can use either side. Just put them on one side of your teardrop. So I'm thinking that it doesn't really matter which side. I think I've watched like 3 people do this, and they all kind of do it a little bit different. And some say you have to go on one side, and some said the other. And so I just figure I'll just compromise and go whatever side. So I'm going to make that apple seed right at the bottom. See, and just make like an apple seed. I call it an apple seed because it looks like apple seed. And so I'm just put it on one half of each one of those. So see, these are on that half, but I'm going to put this one on this half. Oh, I could have erased my pencil line already, but I didn't. I just put my apple seed where it's going to fit. So if it's going to fit on this side, I'm kind of just going wherever it's the biggest side. So I don't go for perfection on this. Not at all. Not the least little bit. Because I can look at the ones I've already done, and I think they're all beautiful. And they are all perfect, even though they may not look exactly like the instructor instructed them to look. So I just think they're just beautiful. Because when you're done with this, you're going to want to frame it. You're just going to want to frame it. Because it's beautiful. And there. Do I got them all done? Oh, no, my little baby went in here. We got to make sure he has a little apple seed. Okay, they all need to have a little apple seed. Oh, this one doesn't have it. Oh, this one doesn't have one. But I just put them at the bottom. Mostly at the bottom. Like this one that's sticking upward, like it's hiding behind the others. That one's little apple seed's a little higher. Because that's just what I did. Because that's what I did. And so then, let's see. Then what I'm going to do is I did a little bit of like line work in here, little lines on the opposite side. See, here's where the apple seed is, and then there's lines on that on the other side, and it just gives it a little like shading effect. So then where you can see, now this one I only see a little part of the other side, so I'm going to just put a little bit. So on the other half, and not all the way up. Oh, you can go all the way up, though. You can aura it or echo it all the way up. And I did learn that there is a difference between auraing and echoing, because there for a while, and I think I even told you all that they were just the same thing, but they're not. They are not the same thing. Let me give you a little bit of a let me give you a little bit of a lesson there. And this aura and echo. An aura, if you make a circle and you want to aura it, you go all the way around the circle and you aura it. If you want to, and that's aura, A-U-R-A. Now, if you want to echo, you have a circle, you want to echo around the circle, you only, starting at the circle, you echo. So these are echoes. In one of my videos, I said that they were the same thing because I thought they were. But then we had a lady commented, and she knows more than I do, and she told me the difference, and that makes a lot of sense. So I said, I have got to clear that up with my friends. And so that clears that one up. So now I will continue making these little lines here on the opposite side from the, and I'm just making like little flicks. And it kind of makes a shadow, like a shadow, and it just gives it that little bit more dimension. And so on each one of them petals, and just lightly when you're doing them, little flicks, you make sure you flick them, so when you're flicking, it's actually darker at the bottom, and then as you lift your pen, it gets lighter, and so it just is flicking. That's my word, my flick, my flicking word. And my little baby one needs a flick. Okay, so I got them all flicked. I got them all flicked. Yeah, I think I got them all flicked. If I don't have them all flicked, I want to erase my line now. Hopefully my ink is dry enough where I won't smudge. But I got that pencil line, and I want to erase that pencil line. But if you don't erase the pencil line, it's not a big, hairy deal. Not a big, hairy deal if you don't erase. There, now. Look at that. Just look at that. Just feast your eyes on that. Okay, now, as you can see, on this one that I didn't do exactly right, I put some little stem. I did a fiscue. Some fiscues is just a line with a dot on top. I did some do I have that one on my sheet? I don't have that one on my sheet. I gotta get them on my sheet. These are fiscues, I know, and these are something else. And then these are leaves. I gotta learn them names. I'm gonna memorize them one day. I'm gonna have to make me some memory cards. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do here anyway. I'm going to do some of the little fiscues, which is just a little line with a dot on the top. And just get them sticking out here and there. And they call them fiscues. Now you can make them where they cross over each other or whatever you want to do. Now I made mine pretty big here so I don't have a lot of space, but I'm going to go and I'm going to put one of these things that I can't remember the name of, and where you put a little line up and then you put the 1, 2, 3 big and then 2 little and the dots above. It makes me think of a bumblebee. And I'm going to put a couple of them up here. Gosh, and I know what this one's called. I'm glad I don't call myself a teacher. I'd be fired. I'd be fired if I was a real teacher. Be fired. But this shows you anyway that whatever, I pretty much filled up my thingy. But see here, I have some of those fescues, and then I have this, like I just did, and then I have some leaves. And so I'm going to put those leaves, I'm going to put some of them down here, which I just make just a little line, and then you just make a crazy 8, just the 8, and you got a leaf on each side of the line. And just make some letter 8s, number 8s, and a little leaf right on the ends. And put a couple of those, put a couple of here. You can put a bunch if you got room. But I am kind of filled up my card here. And I want to get a couple of them up here, so I'll have to cross over a line, which is just absolutely fine. But I want to have a couple up here because I'm going to color them green. And I want that color in there. And so this is going to be a little short one. And then I'm going to maybe put a couple out this way. I think this one's going to be really pretty. I almost used up this here pen, I think. That's okay. I got another. Okay. And maybe a couple of the fescues. I'm sitting here hoping that word will pop in my mind of what those others are called, but it's not doing it. Okay. That's as far as I'm going to go with that right now. But then the fun begins. Well, I'm using my Zig paint pens, such as Stella, because now I'm going to go and I'm going to color each one of them apple seeds. And this is just like a Zig Stella, and I love these because they're sparkly. I've had these for like 100 years now. Let me see. I need to get my spectagoggles on here. Spectagoggles kind of sometimes help. Oh, how that clears things up. And so you can take a colored pencil, anything you have, and color in those little apple seeds. Or whatever you call them. And so I'm just going to paint each one of those little seeds in. I like this because it's got sparkle in it. Gosh, do I like sparkle. I like glitter, I like sparkle, I like color. And that's why I think I've got to where all of them that I can, I put color into my Zentangles. Because I do love color. And so that's what I'm doing here. Hope I'm not putting my noggin under the camera. You would notice that I have not brushed my hair yet this morning. But hey, I ain't going nowhere, so why brush my hair? I still have Jeffrey. He's out there sleeping on the hide-a-bed because we stay up all night and they're about arting and talking and hanging out. Just hanging. That's what we're doing. I love hanging out with an 11-year-old. There, I got all of those painted in there. Then I want to, you know what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, okay, I'll do my little greens. I don't have very many leaves, but once you color them little green leaves in there, I would probably have more green leaves if I had a bigger tile to color on. I mean, to draw on. If I didn't make so many teardrops. But, oopsie, I got that one on there. That was I got that kind of on there where it wasn't supposed to be, but that's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me any. Doesn't cause me any more gray hair. I really got to do my hair. I keep it purple, but I haven't put my purple in it in a long time. And so it's wearing off. You know, I think I'll do that today. So I haven't taken my shower yet, so I think I'll put my purple in my hair because I think I got enough for 1 or 2 more applications. Then I'll have to order me some more purple. I don't go shopping anymore. I order everything. But gosh, I ordered something from Michael's. Yeah, Michael's. But I got half my order. I'm hoping the other half will come in soon. And then once I ordered something from Joann's, I only got half that order. They said that it was delivered, but it wasn't. It probably delivered to the wrong address. And so, it's just one of those things that happens. Then oh gosh, I got to tell you about I just got an order today. I ordered from if you don't like junk for your junk journals, there is an Etsy shop called The Brown Bear. You will go crazy there. You will, if you like junk for your junk journal, I'm getting another drink. Go to The Brown Bear. She has got so many things that you can order. I got, man, I can't even tell you, but one of the things I ordered was cigar bands. Because I sell my cigars, my cigar boxes, I will put some cigar bands in there. I got some old, vintagey prescriptions. I got some, what did I get? Gosh. Got like tags. There is so much in there. You will be amazed. You'll be amazed. Okay, now we'll get back to this. The Brown Bear Etsy shop. Okay, now I'm going to shade just the side of the teardrop that does not have the apple seed on it. So I'm going to shade just that other side of it. So, and just lightly go over that with your pencil and just scribble it in. Just scribble it in. And just the opposite side of. Okay, Papa. And so I am just shading in the opposite side of where the apple seed is, because see, we have it plucked into 2 pieces. We have it divided into 2 spots. So I am shading with the graphite in the pencil, and you could probably even go over. You could probably take like a light color pencil, like maybe since I got pink in there, maybe I'd take a little different color of a pink and go on that other side, because these, you can really just use your imagination as to how you want to color it, or how you want to make it just pop a little bit more. And so, what I'm doing is just, I'm shading with the pencil lead the one side, the opposite side that has the Not the side with the apple seed, but the other side. And so I'm just getting that all just shaded in. Gives it more dimension and pretties it up. I mean, this is a fun one. Like I showed you, I've already done quite a few of these because I think they're just fun in how they turn out. Each one turns out differently. So now I did that, and so I need to get my little stump. I had to put my pens in a larger container because my other container just was not working for me. So where's my stump? Did I not put my stump in here? Oh, there's my stump. I see my stump. There it is. There's my stump. I was stumped as to where my stump was. And so, but that's how I use that stump to blend in my pencil marks. Oh, I didn't put any on that side. On that one. I wonder if I got enough on my stump. Yeah, here. Okay, and so then I get that all blended in. And then, yeah, that brown bear place. If you do junk journaling, oh my word, you're going to love this place. The brown bear. I got it today, and I left her a awesome, what do you call that? Response? Not that word, but whatever you do when you write in to let them know if you like their service and stuff. Oh, I told her she's amazing. Said, I'm going to shout it from the rooftops where so people will come see your page. She's got a lot of stuff and fast shipping. Okay, now I'm going to show you. See, now there's see how that looks already just before? Okay, now I am going to go in the little spots in between here that don't seem to have anything in them. And I am just going to see, like here. See here? How that black is inside there? Wherever there wasn't any kind of something, I colored in black. So those are like these little spots like this. And you just puddle. That's what they call it in Zentangles. You puddle. Puddle them little spots in there. When you puddle them spots in there, it makes your images, the other parts, just pop. So you just kind of look in to where they come together and puddle in them spots. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just exactly like that. And I got another little spot here. I guess I shouldn't hold my hand over the whole thing. You can't see what I'm doing. And then here's a place up here. And I don't think we intentionally put spots, empty spots. It's just what happens when you're putting them together. Here's one here. So wherever you see a spot, and then here's one here. it all my spots? I think that's all my, oh no, I got one right here. And I think this is pretty. If you were to do this one like on the front of a card or something, the getter of the card would think that you were absolutely a fine artist. I gotta color these little. This doesn't come to me, the name of this one. I know it's got a fun name too. Make them orange because they look like bumblebees to me. And I don't know why they look like bumblebees, they just do. I guess I could look in my book. Did I put them in my book? I think I put them in my book. I wonder if I put them in my book. Let me see. Hmm. Well, well. My book, I got to put my book together a little bit better. Oh, here it is. Zinger. It's called a zinger. See, there's where we did the zinger. So we did it on this tag here. Zingers. I use that a lot. The zinger, I use that a lot. And just look what you can do on a tag. Zinger. So that's what you call that thing. See, good thing I have it in my book. Good thing, because otherwise we would have to go to our grave not knowing what them zingers is called. And then I like to, got this one fat marker. And I take that marker, and I'll just take that marker, and I'm going to go all the way around. I got to think when I do this so I don't accidentally, because I'm drawing a frame. I'm inking a frame. I'm markering a frame. Oopsie, whoopsie, it moved. I try to hold it stiff so that the frame, because something about putting the frame around, it makes the whole thing look finished. Or if you didn't want to do it this way, you could just cut a black piece of paper, just like a half an inch bigger than the one you drew on, and glue it and just mat it to it, and you'd have a little frame. But see how it then when you look at it, it's got the frame around it, and it looks so pretty. It really is pretty. And so that is called, what did we call it? The oh gosh, Elizabeth Marie. Ukkepuk. Ukkepuk. Don't know where they come up with these, but they're nice words. And so now on this one's frame. See that one I just did the straight frame. This one I did the like a scalloped edge all the way around. This one I did a scalloped edge all the way around, a little bit smaller scallop. This one I did a scallop, but I didn't color in the whole scallop. I just colored in a little piece of the scallop, just like I did a small scallop, echoed around it, and then put dots inside the echo, not the echo, the aura around it. And so I like putting that little frame. I think that frame really makes it look finished. Isn't that pretty? That's beautiful. Okay, so that's today. Today is Ukkepuk. And today I'm going to read you something because I do that. And we'll go from heart thoughts today. Heart thoughts, a treasury of inner wisdom. Let's see. Here we go. This is about choices. Everything I do is by choice. Begin to listen to what you say and how you say it. Don't say anything that you don't want to become true for you. You can choose what to say, do, and think. Remove the expression. Remove the expression have to, from your vocabulary and your thinking, because it is going to release a lot of self-imposed pressure. You can create tremendous stress by saying, I have to get up. I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this. Instead, begin by saying, I choose to. It puts a whole different perspective on your life. Everything you do is by choice. It may not seem so, but it is. That's very good. So if you have to go do the dishes, don't say you have to. Just say, yeah, I choose to go do the dishes. And it's a choice then. I know it's a choice for me. Do I do the dishes? I don't have to do anything. I choose to. I choose to do my creativeness. I love creating. I love art. And I just didn't know how much I loved art, really, until I got into these Zentangles. And I have a dog scratching at the door. I don't know if he's wanting to come in or go out. I don't know. Can't see. And so, but I want to ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And please come back to the next video. God bless.